The trees. Adrienne Rich. Adrienne Rich was a poet, essayist, and feminist in America. She was born on 16th of May 1929. Some of her popular works include Woman Born, One Lies, Secrets and Silence, and When We Dead Awaken. She was awarded the Shelley Award from the Poetry Society of America in 1971. The poem has a symbolic meaning. The trees are an extended metaphor for women. The poet says that the women have rested, healed and recovered and are ready for their primary purpose, to renew the empty forest of mankind. In the first stanza, the trees described are either decorative plants kept inside a house or are shown only in a painting or picture. So, there is no place for birds to sit and insects have no place to hide because they are not real trees. Due to the absence of the forest, the sun has no shadow to cool its feet and so the trees are moving out to the forest. Now, as the plants in the house are moving out, the forest that was empty all these days will be full of trees the next morning. In the second stanza, the poet says that in the night, the roots worked to free themselves from the cracks in the veranda floor so that they could move out. The leaves are making efforts to move towards the glass, perhaps in search of light. The twigs have become stiff as they try to pull themselves towards the light. The boughs of the trees are compared to newly discharged patients, who are anxious and depressed. As soon as they recover, they are eager to move out of the clinic doors. In the same way, the plants in the pot feel suffocated and they are eager to move out of the house in the hope of finding the light. In the third stanza, the poet says that she is sitting inside her house and writing long letters. In those letters, she does not mention how trees are struggling to come out of her house. She stares at the fresh night where the full moon was shining brightly in the sky. The poet further says that as a voice in the room, the smell of the leaves and fungus is still prevalent. In the last stanza, the poet says that there are many thoughts going on in the poet's mind, which will be silenced by tomorrow morning. The poet can hear the sound of glass breaking and the trees moving out of the house at night, and the wind seems to welcome them. The poet says that the moon in the sky looks like a broken mirror because it is partially covered by the branches and the leaves. These broken pieces of the moon look as if they are crowning the oldest oak tree.